So I updated this build even more, changing the skill tree. So I got rid of an anomaly attribute on my gear, and Rivers of Blood, and status power on one attribute of it at least, to get a max health buff, which I still think was worth it, because it gave me over 15% max health, as well as that increases your shield, that increases your shield gain, because shield gains are percentage based too. It increases your threshold for healing, and I didn't see any drop, as you're seeing. I didn't really see any drop in my damage output at all, pretty much. I didn't expect to, because it's just such a small amount of anomaly power, and the status power is mostly for healing. But after this change, so I changed my skill tree, because I realized also I didn't need blood donation in the skill tree. I tested it, and the amount of extra healing on my health was so minuscule, with it or without it equipped on my skill tree. And the thing is, a vast amount of my healing is not even from blood donation anymore. It's from skill leech, from bleed, but also fire and toxic. That's why I have it on gun. Weapon leech and damage over time mods on my gun activate weapon leech healing. And then all the status and all the damage from all my skills also heal my shield over my health too. So they doubly heal me. So I was really getting and blood donation is only your health too. So it was very minuscule. So I'm glad I made this change.
This place. It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army.
So the only thing left to get now is I need status power, or I'm thinking actually skill leech now on my armor, the attribute. Because I think now that I got rid of blood donation, the damage of bleed doesn't matter as much. It still matters because skill leech is also based off that. But skill leech is also based off your health too, for the maximum threshold. And I already have so much anomaly power and status power combined already that I think actually getting skill leech, one last skill leech attributes instead of status power would help my healing even more. And shield regen, because remember that stuff is shield regen. That's the thing, I'm getting doubly healed basically. Some of it doesn't activate until my shield gets breached, but I know my shield also gets regened by skill damage and also status damage. I don't know if it's all of it. I know weapon leech doesn't affect it, but it's still crazy. And then how strong your shield is based off your max health bar, which is why I changed up my skill tree, and now this guy has as much max health as possible. I mean, he has almost as much max health as some of my full health builds now. Combined with all that shield, he didn't lose any anomaly power with that change too in the skill tree, because it was just to get rid of blood donation. So yeah, he still does the same damage. I actually added for that reason, bleed damage didn't matter as much, so I got Executioner in the skill tree, which shaved a few seconds off the Arbiter, as you saw. So yeah, I can beat the Arbiter now, solo in like 50 seconds. Which, sadly, is still the longest. I think the Devastator is actually the worst. I mean, he's still awesome, but actually as a tank expert build in this game now, I'd say multiple tank builds, like true tank builds on all of the classes, I actually think Devastator is the worst because it just has the least variety. It's just Seismic Commander. And I like what I've done with Seismic Commander, but it pretty much is that. My other two builds are more for fun on it.